Tonight, the president goes before a joint session of Congress to deliver what some are calling a State of the Union message. It really isn't. 40 days into any administration, the president generally chooses not to have a formal State of the Union message, but rather to talk with Congress about what's going on and to suggest, as Article 2 of the Constitution says, some specific legislative proposals for Congress to work on. The run-up to these things is always way bigger than the speech itself. You know, the media makes it sound like a junior high prom, who's sitting next to whom and all that kind of stuff, and the so-called Lenny Scutniks. Now, who the heck is Lenny Scutnik, you ask? You might remember that in 1982, he was the civil service employee who hauled a woman out of the freezing waters of the Potomac when a Florida airline had crashed into the river and saved her life. President Reagan called him out in that speech, and ever since, presidents have used heroes and heroines to make specific points in their speech. Let's see who Donald Trump uses tonight. It'll also be interesting to see who the Democrats use as their Lenny Scutniks, because the Democrats are in full opposition to anything that President Trump is going to come up with tonight. It's a transition speech for the president, moving away from executive actions which he's taken over the course of the past month to working with Congress to enact a specific legislative agenda. He laid that out, at least in part, at CPAC over the weekend, talking about military spending, infrastructure spending, a plan to replace Obamacare once it's been repealed, and most important, to get the economy moving again through tax reform and regulatory reform. It'll be a big picture speech, not a lot of details. It's likely to be pure Trump. Watch for the ad libs. That'll be a lot of fun. And that is the best 60-ish special seconds of your week.